Angry little baby boo. Game of life is cool, you never knew it's true. It was kinda cool of you. My little baby man. Ow! Ow! What's going on, y'all? Big Sage Life stuff, man. So, as y'all probably know, I've been kind of like toying with the algorithm the last couple of days, trying to see which platform works the nosy little Jordan. Which platform works the best for the boy, bro? Honestly, I'm just gonna stop fighting it, bro. Shit. I'm about to focus a lot of my time on TikTok and YouTube, bro. That seems to be where my people at, honestly. Every little baby man. Every little baby man. Hey. Every little baby man. Hey. But yeah, hey. How the heck y'all doing, man? It's Monday morning. Usually Monday mornings can seem a little hectic. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but we living life, man. I got my son, my youngest son, home because he's too young to go to school right now. The older kids are at school. Yeah, man. So shit, I'm pretty much chilling at the house right now, of course, until the homie Madbird comes over, and then we most likely gonna do a little. We most likely gonna do. I'm assuming we're gonna play some video. Bro, it's like Pico de Gallo out here. It's pretty weird, but yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna play some games. Most likely we're gonna play. I think it's No Strange Rose. I can't even think of the name of it. That's nothing. It's chilly as crap out here, which is crazy because yesterday it was hot. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. It's hot. I gotta let the hair down. It's literally, so it's cold. I gotta let the hair down, man. But heck yeah. How y'all doing this Monday morning, bro? We're gonna try to make this a habit of going live at 9 o'clock. And then I'm gonna do my Dragon Quest stream too, most likely on YouTube, because I think I finally made my decision to just say, or I'm just gonna step away from. Nah, I'm not gonna. It feels weird to say I'm gonna step away from Twitch, but I'm not pushing Twitch, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. And honestly, I had a whole bunch of comments in the comment section talking about, man, you shouldn't give up. You should just keep trying. And I'm not necessarily giving up. I just feel like there's no growth on there, man. I'm not gonna lie. You need to use TikTok and YouTube in order to grow on there. So I just feel like it's more in my benefit. And plus, for what I've noticed too, I get way more viewers. Not that it really matters about, viewers don't really matter, but it just seems like not only do I get more viewers, more feedback, more general interaction on TikTok and YouTube. So, Kevin, I'm going to push it. I'm also going to continue to push Kick because I feel like the Kick monetization tools are a little easier than Twitch. I can't even lie to y'all. As far as like getting that 3 recurring viewers. You hear me? But yeah, man, it's a beautiful day. Damn, I'm going to rain last night. Little baby man, in my life a different boy, I say I am. We didn't need nothing, it's not that serious. That shit stuck in my head. Shout out to Max B, bro. You hear me? That shit is stuck in my head. But heck yeah, bro. See, it's Monday mornings. It's so crazy because Monday mornings are rough for a lot of people, bro. Yeah, I'll lower this. Mondays are rough for a lot of people, but I'm not gonna lie, I've grown a little liking Monday. Everybody saying liking Mondays. I don't know if I can really say that, but Mondays aren't as bad as they used to be, bro. I can't even lie to y'all. I feel like when you got stuff to do, it's Monday. Like, Monday, you're getting one day close. You're one day closer to Friday, bro. You're inching closer to Friday. It's Monday, man. But how y'all doing, bro? I gotta knock out a couple TikTok videos today. Well, yeah. Gotta knock out a couple TikTok videos today. But shit, we just chilling, bro. I'm gonna make a video about, oh my gosh, I don't know if y'all checked out, bro, Monarch of Monsters, bro, on damn, I think it's on Apple TV. But Monarch of Monsters, man, that is like one of the best things. I guess Monarch of Monsters and War Machine are probably the best things that we've seen this year. I can't even lie. Every episode that we watch of Monarch of Monsters, I swear to God to y'all, bro, I feel like I have to watch another episode because it's just like, or me and my girl, it's just like, the cliffhangers that they leave you out on them almost make you feel cracked out. It's like a dang anime show. But yeah, Monica of Monsters, bro. Y'all go check that out if you like like sci-fi, if you like Godzilla lore pretty much, or Titan lore, you definitely gonna mess with it, bro. Like so far, like I just said, War Machine and Monica of Monsters are probably. What the heck? Oh, I thought a bird. I thought a bird was about to land on my head. I saw like a shadow, bro. And we got a whole bunch of bird feeders and bird baths around here. But yeah, man, it's probably the best thing that I done seen so far this year, bro. You know what I mean? And all the good things, I feel like all the things that we've seen, dang, I can't even talk, but all the things that we've seen recently that we would consider some of the best things we've seen really came out 2025. As far as Sinners, as far as like Wicked, you know what I mean? Like those are all movies that I thought did pretty damn well. Not pretty damn well, but those, those were the best movies that I've seen recently, in my opinion. Next to War Machine. War Machine is lit, bro. And it's crazy because I made a video about it on TikTok and somebody else was saying like, damn, that's like the best movie of the year. Which is crazy because like, damn, the year feels like the year. And to me, it feels like this year just started, but I guess it hasn't just started. I guess we're like 4 or 5 months into this year, bro. We 4 months into this year. Or we about to be for 4 months into this year. So to me, it feel like the year just started, but to other people, I guess not. But yeah, man, y'all go check that out. Like I said, Monica of Monsters, bro. Is literally is gonna have you tripped out. That's the best way to say it. Every episode, I feel like, man, I can't. It's the crazy thing. I didn't think it was gonna be how it ended up. Like, there's a lot of backstory into it. They're skipping all over the place. Like, it's like 3 different generations being talked about. Grandmothers, the grandma, the dad or the parents, and then the children. And it's just like, it's interesting, bro. The whole thing is gonna keep you literally engaged. You're gonna literally be like, wonder what the heck is happening next. Like last night, we must have watched like 3 damn episodes because every episode had us like, damn, bro, what the hell is gonna happen? What the hell is gonna happen? I borderline feel like I was watching damn One Piece, bro. Yeah, that's another thing too. If y'all didn't know this, One Piece, come on, man. It's a hit. What's wrong with y'all? But yeah, man. So shout out to Etero Oda, man. But as y'all know, y'all probably don't know, One Piece Season 2 is out, bruh. You hear me? And honestly, I've heard beautiful things about it, but I already knew it was going to be good because it's just like, bruh, One Piece live action did something that I can't believe. It's turned people who don't even watch anime into One Piece fans, bro. Which is literally crazy. I can't even lie. That is literally crazy. Like, that is like something that a lot of anime shows wish they could do, bro. You hear me? But yeah, man, my girl does not watch anime. Like, she don't hate anime or anything like that. But I wouldn't say she genuinely watches anime. And what the One Piece live action has done is really, it turned her to a One Piece fan, which is actually crazy to me because, like, I don't even know. It's just crazy to me. But yeah, I guess that's the point of why they make live actions. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't say I was against the whole live action thing, but it's like, I feel like we didn't really need it. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we didn't really need the live action thing, but seeing the feedback it gets from everyone, One Piece fans, people who don't watch anime, like, bro, it may have been needed. I can't even lie to y'all. First, like I said, I didn't think it was needed, but it may have actually been needed, bro. Yay, little man. It may have actually been needed, but yeah. So we got the season 2 of One Piece, which I already knew was gonna be lit because it's Alabasta, bro. You hear me? And for y'all who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, Alabasta was like. Yes, Alabasta, bro. And for y'all who have no idea what I'm talking about, Alabasta was like the first arc in One Piece where I couldn't sleep, bro. Like, it was like the first arc where I guess the Nami arc was kind of like that too, but I didn't really watch that. I read the first 100 chapters until they got to the Grand Line. But bro, Alabasta was the first arc where I literally binged watched it. I can't even lie. Like, it was just crazy. And it's based on like Egypt too, so Everything about it was just crazy. It's my first time seeing that, and then you get like the first real significant fight too. But hell yeah, man! Shout out to Etroda, man. Shout out to Netflix too. That's crazy because Netflix is actually doing their damn thing right now. I can't even lie to y'all. To say that Netflix started off as a blockbuster competitor, and man, look at them now. That's the best way to say it, bro. Look at them now, like they lit. I can't even lie. But yeah, man, we gonna push these lives, bro. I'm not gonna give up, but I'm really pushing YouTube and TikTok. I feel like that's the future for me right now. I can't even lie to y'all. Twitch is okay, but it's just like, bro, I feel like, my God, there's no interaction on Twitch, bro. There's no interaction. There's no growth. There's none of that. I can't even lie to y'all. And bro, I can't knock my community, man. My community seems to be on TikTok and YouTube. That's who actually genuinely mess with the boy. And I'm not turning my back on him, bro. We gonna go strong. We gonna knock these videos out. We gonna make it happen, man. You hear me? But then let's see what we got right here. Chala, chala, la dee. All right, bro. Which can I make myself smaller? I can't make myself small. But yo, something about Gen 2, bro. You hear me? I've been saying this for a minute, but something about Gen 2 that is magical, man. That is my best with. Like Gen 2 just holds a special place in my heart. All right, bro. It's something about Gen 2, bro. Like if I'm like I don't know if it's like the unknowns or whatever, but the colors. Even when I remember when Gen 2 first got announced, bro. When Gen 2 first got announced, like literally, I was like tripped out by how colorful the Pokemon were. They were like they look like alien almost. Yeah, but that's the best way to say it. They almost look like alien-ish. Gen 2 always had like a beautiful aesthetic to it. The colors were deeper and more like saturated, I guess you could say. As far as like Gen 1, you know, I guess Gen 1 was more like, I don't know how to explain it. Like Gen 2 just has like a crazy colorful background. And even as a little ass kid, I was like the Pokemon just looked so much different than Gen 1, but kind of the same at the same time. But yeah, man, but this picture right here screams nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie. In the year 2000, I was 5 years old, bro. You know what I mean? Even though Gen 2 was out by then, I was still getting familiar with Gen 1 back then because there was still, you know, just Gen 1 reruns popping up on TV, man. So it's just like, you know, Gen 1, like, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart. Like, I kind of was learning about Gen 1 and Gen 2 around the same damn time, bro. Like, we know Gen 1, but see, the crazy thing about it is I was so young when Gen 2 came out that I didn't get to experience the Gen 2 games until literally later in life. Like, way later in life, man. I was grown by the time. No, I wasn't grown. I was like in middle school by the time I got to experience Gen 2 games. And it's also a weird topic, too, because it's like, even though I consider myself a Gen 1er, because, you know, I started with the Kanto region, now with the 150, we was really late on that kind of stuff, because I was born in 1995, Pokemon came out in 1996, so obviously while it was actually airing, I was a little freaking baby, so I couldn't watch it. I didn't start watching Pokemon until like 4 or 5 years old, and by that time it was 2000 and Gen 2 was already out, but I was still getting familiar with Gen 1 Pokemon, and pretty much Gen 2 Pokemon at the same damn time. I can't even lie. But yeah, man, like, but the reason I say kind of a Gen 1er is because I'm really like a Gen 3. Like, I'm really like a Gen 3er at the same time, because Gen 3 was the first game that, you know, where I actually learned how to play. Like, as far as, you know how Pokemon, they say, like, Pokemon's original demographic is, like, you know, 8-year-olds to them, like, 14, 15-year-olds, bro. You hear me? Maybe even 20. So, like, literally, that's, you know, Gen 3 was, like, coming of age for me, man. I was, like, 8 years old by the time I got Gen 3. I was actually able to read the game and figure out what to do. Like, I remember my first initial playthroughs of Gen 1, bro. My first initial playthroughs of Gen 1, I was so dang young, I would just get stuck in the beginning of the game in Pallet Town. Because I couldn't read. So every time Professor Oak would I would walk in the tall grass, and Professor Oak would be like, stop. You can't enter the tall grass without a Pokemon. It's crazy because when I was a kid, I obviously didn't know that's what the heck he was saying. But as you get older and you play the games, you realize that that's what he was saying this whole time, bro. That's the best way to say it. That's what that man was saying this whole time. He was like, wait, you're not on my watch, bro. You is not entering this tall grass because your ass is going to get attacked by a damn Pokemon. So literally, I would spend like years, like no bull, years. Literally, like I remember as far as I would get, you know what I mean, G? As far as I would get on Gen 1 is like Hmm? You okay? But yeah, as far as I would get on Gen 1, it's pretty much following Professor Oak back to his dang house, bro. You hear me? Like, oh, his lab. It sounds weird when you say back to his house, but yeah, his lab, and then after that, I had no idea what to do. That's the best way to say it. But then when I got older, see, this is the genius of Game Freak. What's crazy because people wouldn't necessarily say that now because we have so many Gen 1 games or Kanto games, but the beauty of Gen 1, bro, is almost like, man, okay, so that by the time Gen 3 came out and they implemented the Game Boy Advance, they realized that there was literally at that point there was no way to get your Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon over to Gen 3. So what they ended up doing is they ended up literally making a Gen 3 version of Kanto. And this is kind of like, I wouldn't say, nah, I guess, yeah, actually. This is like what started the whole remake wave of generations of Pokemon is Gen 3, bro. You hear me? So then, okay, okay, so god dang, I can't even talk because now I'm starting to forget things. I don't remember if Soul Silver and Heart Gold came during Gen 5 generation or if they came during Gen 4. That's like hard for me to even remember now. I can't even lie to y'all. But usually that's kind of like what started the whole remake thing as far as that generation. Like they'll come up with a new generation and then they'll usually remake one of the old games in that like that art style is I guess way to say it, or in that like coding style, animation style. Besides what they did with Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, which I know a lot of people have something to say about that. But I genuinely actually didn't mind those games. Like, I thought they looked pretty damn good. And Gen 4, if y'all don't know this about me, Gen 4, and so I would say Gen 1 and Gen 4 are my favorite generations, bro. Gen 4, I was so into Pokemon by the time Gen 4 came out. The lore was at its like literal peak and height. They introduced God Pokemon pretty much. Like, come on, man. Like Gen 4 for me was like magical. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. It was magical. Gen 5, I hated on Gen 5 so, oh my gosh, bro. I hated on Gen 5 so much when it came out because I think I love Gen 4 so damn much. Gen 5 just seemed weird. It is kind of ironic because Gen 5 is literally the reason, Gen 5 is, I'm America. But it's like I hated on Gen 5 so much and it was unjust, bro. I need to do a new Gen 5 playthrough, but you gotta understand, like when Gen 5 came out, I was like, what was it, like a sophomore or junior in high school or something like that? So it's like that's kind of when you start to grow out of, most people grow out of their Pokemon phase. And then Gen 6, I was completely just like, I don't even remember Gen 6. That was like, Gen 6 for me or for us was literally like 19 years old, 20 years old pretty much. And at that point, I remember like I had no intentions of even playing any more Pokemon games after that. That phase was over. In fact, that phase was so over that I didn't even get Gen 7 until like a while after it came out. Like me and my homies weren't even talking that much during that time period, bro. Or me and my close homies. You hear me? Like my brothers, Madbird12 and Lasario, man, Lasario. Y'all have probably seen them in my streams before, man. But yeah, man, so it's like around that time period, that's when I was the most unengaged with Pokemon in general. So I need like a refresher when it comes to Gen 5 and Gen 6. And even playing ZA is like, there's so many things that I don't remember about Gen 6 that it was kind of like odd for me. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to do it. Well, I can't do a Gen 6 play because I'm pretty sure Gen 6 is on. You're right, little man? I'm pretty sure Gen 6 is 3DS, and for some reason there's no 3DS emulators, and I don't know. Well, they're getting around to it right now. They're putting GameCube games on the Switch too, so I feel like it's only a matter of time where we get DS games and then 3DS games, hopefully on the Switch too. And they got to do all the Pokemon games, bro. I just feel like it's weird if they don't. Which is crazy, because I need to get Fire Red and Leaf Green. That might be a cop today. I'm going to figure that out, actually. I'm going to get that recently. I'm going to get that this week, bro. You remember, yeah, man, it's so crazy. So many people who are either just playing Fire Red and Leaf Green for the first time or they're revisiting it, for the first time in years. Another thing, man. How do y'all feel about this, bro? How do y'all feel about this? Like, I've been saying this. I know what y'all gonna say. Damn, it felt weird out here. Probably when my daughter was talking. Like, you put your dog in the car. But yeah, bro, my daughter has such a sensitive nose. We walked up the house this morning. She was like, bro, what the heck is that smell? But no, I'm not gonna lie, my allergies are literally awful, so I had no idea what the heck she was even talking about. But yo, bro, we in an age. We are literally in the age of honestly, we in an anime renaissance, bro. Not even just anime, cartoons, anything that's pretty much like 2000s or older, bro, is coming back, making a comeback. So how do y'all feel about this, bro? We got the creators, or authors, creators of I gotta say My Hero Academia, but Full Metal Alchemist, bro. You hear me? Like we had the creators of Full Metal Alchemist launching a brand new show, man. Look at this guy. Does he not look like Eric? I can't even. Eric, I can't even freaking talk about it, bro. But the older brother in Full Metal Alchemist, like he looks like the younger brother too. Eric Ulrich, I think is what they're called. Edward Elric. I think it's Edward Elric. I can't even freaking remember their damn name. It's been. I need a refresher of Full Metal Alchemist, bro. But heck yeah, man. Yeah, we pretty much like in an anime cartoon renaissance. If you want to check out my video or short on that, you can just go to my channel. But yeah, man. Chala, chala. That's another thing too, bro. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be listed. It can't really go wrong, even though nowadays everybody feels like everybody is like competing right now. To come up with like a reboot or relaunch or something. But it's about that time. It's about that time, bro. Like Full Metal Alchemist has been over for what, years now at this point, bro. So I'm not shocked that the studio/creators would do something like this. Honestly, I'm not very shocked by that, man. But another thing is, shout out to y'all, bro. Honestly, I just want to give y'all a huge shout out because, man, without y'all, what would the Sage be, bro? You alright, little man? What would the Sage be? You hear me? Like, this is Sage Life on TikTok is Otaku Crack because, well, I still got the Stage Life page, but I feel like my Stage Life page was like Shadow Man. So I turned my original TikTok page that I make for content and media to like my market, pretty much. I can't even lie to y'all. That's like my clothing, my market. Scare me, little manzy. Rwanda to a turning brand. What the hell? Crazy. So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all are literally helping me reach my goal right there of 350 subs, bro. We are so close. We literally knocking at the door of 350 subs. If y'all want to tune in, I stream Dragon Quest every single day. I stream every damn day in general. Drop plenty of TikTok videos. If y'all want to give me a follow on TikTok, that'd be beautiful too. I'm trying to get to 50 subs so I can go live on there too, man. We can make this happen. It'd be a beautiful situation, bro. You hear me? But yeah, man. You all right, little man? Dang, man, going crazy. But hell yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all because without y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're watching my videos from live streams, whether you're checking out my shorts, whether, you know what I'm saying, you end up watching my videos after the live is over, I appreciate every single person, bro. Every single person, because when I tell y'all, man, I was stagnant in the 200s for so long. Really up until 2 weeks ago, man, when I started absolutely pushing the crap out of my, hey, little man, what you doing? But I started absolutely pushing the crap out of my channel. I stopped focusing on Twitch. I stopped focusing really on Kick, even though I'm on Kick still. But I decided that TikTok and YouTube were going to be the platforms that I give my utmost attention to, and I haven't looked back is the best way to say it. And just in this week, bro. In this week, we went up 40 subs on YouTube, and man, thank y'all for real because, man, I don't take none of this for granted. For years, I was just making YouTube videos, just talking into the camera, you know, not knowing whether people are going to engage in my content, engage with any of my shorts, or like what the heck I was doing, bro. But it's not really what it's about. But I'm definitely honored. I'm grateful, and man, I'm grateful. I'm baffled too, bro. I'm baffled because y'all have been great, man. You know, like I said, I don't know where you happen to find my channel. I don't know if it popped up on your feed, your live feed, or if it's in the For You page on TikTok. But yeah, bro, I don't take any of y'all for granted. I don't take any of this for granted because literally, bro, this is, man, y'all probably don't know this about me. I've been making YouTube videos since I was in middle school. Granted, I didn't take them serious, honestly. I tell that to the homies all the time. Lucerio, I tell that to the homies all the time, like, because, man, we got videos when we're both, like, super young, high-pitched voice that I can't even delete, man. It's stuck on here forever. We're that generation, bro. You hear me? Like, my original YouTube channel, I'm not even going to give the name of it. It's going to open up a whole can of worms, bro. But, Yeah, man, if I would have kept making YouTube videos and taking it actually serious all the way through middle school into high school, bro, there's no telling what the heck, you know, but I can't change that. But yes, man, the journey has been crazy. I'm literally one of those kids, bro. I started off making anime and Pokemon, like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and Pokemon AMV videos, bro. And also, you know, back a long time ago, I used to make like electronic music too. Now I pretty much make hip hop and R&B. I'm a singer, is all I want to say. But yeah, man, it's very interesting to me. It's just like, damn, it seems like life. A lot of things in my life have changed, whether it be friendships, relationships, having kids. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely, you know, little manzy. But anyway, you know, a lot of things in my life have changed, but the only thing in my life that's never changed is my love for entertaining people and YouTube, bro. I swear to God, I see myself making YouTube videos forever. And that's why, hey, oh no, little man, dang. But that's why I have decided to go absolutely full. Of course, you know, the word, dang, little man, your eyes are watering badly. You have to go inside. But I've decided to go absolutely haywire, absolutely ballistic when it comes to my content, man. I'm pushing YouTube and TikTok so dang hard because I feel like those are the people who genuinely rock with the sage, bro. You hear me? Sage life. But yeah, those are the people who genuinely rock with the sage. And I'm not turning my back on them, bro. That's the best and honest way to say it. It would be cool, like I said, like I've been trying to become a Twitch affiliate for over a year. And I'm not gonna lie. For so long, I feel like I wouldn't say I've been knocking what my purpose is, bro, but I'm starting to think like, yo, that's not my purpose, man. I'm meant to, you know, because not every platform works. Not every platform is going to work for you, bro. That's the best and honest way to say it. But, bro, it's love, man. Y'all show so much genuine love to me and my family and my friends and peers, bro, that I feel like I have no choice but to give YouTube my absolute all, bro. You hear me? Like, that's the best way to say it. I have no choice but to give YouTube my absolute all, man. And honestly, shout out to y'all, bro. Because without y'all, where the heck would I be? Right, no bull, where the heck would I be, man? I literally would be, well, I guess, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's giving me a purpose in life, bro. Because my whole life, I never knew what the heck I was going to do. I just know I wanted to do something that could, like, change the world or help people. And honestly, you know, I've always been a lover of music. Is a good way to say it. I've always been a lover of music, and I make music, you know what I'm saying? I get streams and stuff like that, but bro, it's something about YouTube. Like, I feel like I'm just meant to be an entertainer, bro. You hear me? Like, I'm meant to be an entertainer, and it's also like your callings of life, bro. Like, not all of us are gonna, you know what I'm saying? God, what are you doing, little man? Not all of us are gonna make it, bro. That is another way to say it too. But I'm gonna make YouTube videos whether I have shit 3 views or 0 views, no views. I'm not gonna lie. Because, you know, like I said, I come from the generation where it was like, when I first started doing this, I never thought anybody was going to watch my videos. So, like I said, we came from nothing, man. And I appreciate it every single time, bro. It's literally love, bro. Y'all show so much love to the sage. What is this? Choose a sticker. But heck yeah, man. And then it's, are you okay? But yeah, y'all show so much love, bro. I definitely appreciate it. And also, y'all tune into my Dragon Quest stream that's most likely about to happen in little man. But yeah, it's most likely about to happen in a few minutes. I'll try and knock that stream. I got a lot of grinding to do on that, so I don't really know how it's gonna be. I'm about to knock some TikTok videos out too, man. But yeah, like I said, I don't take any of this for granted, bro. I appreciate every single person who tunes in to my streams. Hey, stop. On YouTube, I'm most likely gonna start streaming twice a dang day, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's no harm in that, or maybe even 3 times a day. But yeah, hey, stop it, little man. Yeah, there's no harm in it. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. We almost at 350 subs. Hopefully we can hit the 350 today. And then I'm going to take like a week, or not a week or 2 off streaming or making videos, but I'm going to take a week or 2 off from like talking about the sub goal. And then I'm gonna probably implement a new goal or implement new things that I can do on stream, bro. And I'll probably like open up some stuff for y'all, show y'all some VHSs and movies. But yeah, man. On this note, like I said, y'all already know how we rocking, man. Big Sage Life stuff, man. Big otaku track, man. Sage Life. Shout out to everybody who happened to tune in to the live or who might watch my videos later on, bro. It's love every single time. No bull. And guess what, man? It's time for bigger and better things. I feel like my decision to focus on YouTube and TikTok has made me genuinely a happier person. I can't even lie to y'all, bro. It's actually interesting. Hey, can you stop a little, man? I want you to get hurt. But yeah, it's made me a genuinely happy person because I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, I had a whole bunch of anxiety about it because it's like, dang, I feel like I've been giving a lot to TikTok, not a lot to TikTok, a lot to Twitch, and it's kind of like unjust, bro. You hear me? Like I feel like it's unjust. Like I feel like they don't appreciate me. I'm not they don't appreciate me, but it's like I'll spend so much time on there focused on, getting the videos out, but I just feel like it's not really worth it, man. There's no feedback, there's no growth, there's nothing. There's none of that. And literally, you have to use TikTok and YouTube in order to get your stuff out. Like, you have to use TikTok and YouTube anyway in order to get people over to Twitch, so it makes no sense to me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But heck yeah, man, y'all already know how we rock.